Welcome back to the program. We have two of my favorite people. They have a fantastic big business that you need to know about. We have Lizanne Anderson and Susie, or Suzanne, what do you prefer?
Susie.
Susie Miller. And you've got a great business called Among Friends, and it is healthy bake mixes. And talk about how you two friends and mothers of, there are many children among you, right? You have
Three.
Three and three. And so you wanted to be healthy, you wanted to be fast, the kids like cookies. Talk about the impetus for starting a business together, starting Among Friends.
Well, I was literally making cookies all the time, bringing them to Lizanne's house, and then she would remake the cookie and say, Susie, I made these cookies.
And not your crummy way, it's a better way.
And I would look at it and say, taste it and say, what's in this?
And it tasted good and
Yeah, well, a little bit overkill on
flax. You know me and
I
flax.
do use flax
Okay.
in almost everything.
And because it's so good for you.
It's full of fiber, nutrients, phytochemicals.
And that's why I like your cookies too, is because I struggle. I know flax is important and I put it in my oatmeal or I'll put it in my yogurt or try to find a way to put it in things. Like it's an effort, and with this, it's like, it's snuck in.
It's already in there. Yep.
Yeah, and it's so good for you because it's has omega-3 fatty acids, and contrary to many people's beliefs, they are not harmed in the baking process.
So it's still just as good,
Right,
when you
and
get it up
we
to that
use
350.
cold milled flax, so
my
it's
favorite.
a proprietary. Yeah. Now, are you a golden flax girl or a brown flax girl?
We like the golden.
You're the golden girl.
I'm a diamond flax girl. Is
Oh,
that a thing?
okay.
No.
But we've always liked, I mean, I would eat wheat germ out of a can. We're a little different that way.
Gosh.
So we knew we had to tone it down a little.
Right, a little
Yeah.
bit. Okay, so you started Among Friends, and talk about your product line. You have their bake mixes, so it's like back in the day, you know, it's like your Betty Crocker bake mixes or all the things that, these things were invented because we're busy moms, but there was something missing in the market, and it really is the real attention to whole ingredients. Talk about your ingredients.
Right. I mean, we wanted to have snacks for our kids that actually tasted good, and we figured, you know, all kids want to have snacks. We want to have snacks, but why not get some nutrition
Why
along
not?
with the snack?
Okay, so talk a little bit. You've got a brand new addition to your product line. You've got an apple crisp. You've got a cookie, chocolate chip cookie. You've got some chocolate
Oatmeal raisin, and chocolate crinkle.
Chocolate
cookie.
crinkle is my favorite.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you'll like the new
Okay, so
gluten-free.
the new thing that you've got is gluten-free.
We have
Okay.
gluten-free.
And start mixing it up while you.
Okay.
This is how easy it is. This is gluten-free. So if you are someone who has celiac
Tear it
disease
open.
or if you have gluten issues, this is the cookie for you.
Smell that.
Well, even beyond, this is, we like to say this is gluten-free for everyone. Everybody should diversify their grains. It's like when you say eat a variety of fruits and vegetables. You really should eat a variety of grains and seeds.
Okay.
Um,
and then, so just as she's going, you've got the mix, you've got a pound of butter. How much
pound of
butter you have in
It's
there?
5 1/3 tablespoons.
Well,
not
wait a minute. I
pound.
thought a whole stick was in there.
No,
okay.
like 5 tablespoons.
Okay.
And the directions are on the back. It's so easy. And just a teaspoon of vanilla, any kind of vanilla. I have this yummy one from Mexico.
Okay.
And
so-
1 egg.
And that's it.
That is
it.
it.
So that,
And
and
you
you have made it
mix
so
it
that
up.
it's gluten-free. You've got your.
Yeah, our impetus with the gluten-free really were a lot of friends who were starting to eat gluten-free. Actually, a man who's working with us now is gluten-free, and so I really wanted to make something that would appeal to everyone. These cookies are actually named for my son, Shane, my middle son, who has a nose like a bloodhound and would sniff out anything that was healthy.
Remotely healthy.
Yes,
Forget
in
it,
fact,
Mom.
he used to say he was a desertarian. Well, he loves these cookies. Now he's in high school. He takes these cookies to school. He's not gluten-free, but he loves these cookies.
I want to tell you, I made the apple crisp at home last fall, which is you can pick whatever fruit you want, but it says apple crisp, but you can pick it. I put it over some apples from the orchard, made it, put it in my son's lunch. He shared it. The next day, 3 of his friends came over. Can you make it again and put it in our? I mean, so I was like making apple crisp for all of the kids at the
So
high school.
good.
Well, that's
Whipped
exactly
cream on the top.
That's
Yes.
exactly what we're after. And what's special about the gluten-free is it's made with certified gluten-free oat flour and oats. So you get
Yeah,
you get
it's
everything
so
that you get in a bowl of oatmeal is in here. And we also use less sugar, but it's and a really fun
There's a
grouping of spices.
A
that
little
makes
less
it,
sugar, a little more spice, so that
Right.
you've got the flavor, and so that's as easy as it is. And you make your little balls of dough are about what, quarter size. And did you have some in the oven too, or just the ones over there? Over there. Okay, so
we were
among
going to
friends though, if you want to pick up these you are every day getting in more and more places. So for sure, Whole Foods in Michigan you can find Among Friends. Their
they'll
baked
s-
mix.
and they'll be soon, the new packaging, this is a departure for us, a more colorful package than we
Beautiful.
had previously, because we want to grab people's attention. We would have the great product and people would write us and say, oh, these are
I
great,
never
but I
saw
can't
it.
find them.
They're
Okay.
hard to find.
And
So that's your next level, is to get
Right.
in front of people. So we've got it in Michigan, but if you are interested in this and you're seeing this and it's not at your local Whole Foods, you can always ask. That's a good idea. Get you in more stores. But also your website name, Among Friends.
AmongFriendsBakingMixes.com.
And I will, of course, put that on our website, which is Full Plate TV. And, of course, on our Facebook page, Rainier Full Plate. Among Friends is also on Facebook.
Yes.
Yes.
Among
Okay.
Friends LLC, and we're in the Andersons. We have
There
to
you
say
go.
Anderson, Saunders,
Fantastic.
Kazmaiers.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to have some cookies now. Doc's going to have cookies. Brittany's going to have cookies. Come on over. Thanks for watching Full Plate. We'll see you next week. Ooh, cookie time. I want to try
Cookie
that.
time.